Let's go. Let me turn down the Dudley music and give him a call.
What's up, guys?
He might not like my avatar.
Oh, it's a little cat, little meow meow.
The other one.
Hey, you
What's
can't.
up, guys?
Yo, Javier, what's going on, man? Doing good?
Doing good.
Right. Everybody can hear us well, loud and clear. Let's check it out real quick. Everything is loud and clear over there. Cool.
Okay.
All right, man. Everybody, let's welcome Mr. Javier Moreno, one of the original Texas Showdown organizers of a phenomenal event back in the days. Dude, Javier. Oh, whoa.
Can we put him on?
There he is. Yeah, there he is.
Oh, the screen's a little messed up.
The screen's a little messed up.
Yeah, let me try that again.
You gonna try it again? All right, you gonna try it again? Look at this guy playing with all the. He said no video.
Justin is scared of video calls, man.
Oh, he is.
Yes. He's like.
Oh, there he is.
You gotta scoot over by. Scoot over.
I gotta scoot over.
The other way. The other way. There you go.
All right, there we go. All right, again, let's try it again. Javier Moreno, what's up, man? Welcome to the Run Back, dude. How you been?
I'm doing good.
Doing good. For those of you guys don't know, again, Javi here, I've known this cat for over 10 years, but he was one of the original organizers for the Texas Showdown event, and which is happening this April 12th to 14th. Whoa. What we got here?
Save me some.
Texas whiskey. So there. See, that's how legit this guy is, man. This guy is Texas pride. But again, man, Javier, why don't you tell us a little bit about your fighting game history, man?
Well, I guess in 1996, I was visiting old game. That's two. You guys don't know about that old YouTube.
I think we're having a little audio. Can you say that again?
Can you hear me?
There we go. Yeah.
Okay, there's no feedback.
No. It was like it was skipping a little bit, but we're good now.
Okay, well, my history started in 1996. You know, I was at the University of Houston as a college student, and I was visiting Usenet, and for some random reason, I found Alt Games SF2, which is the original Street Fighter message board.
Yeah.
And of course, when I saw it the first time, it had so much strategy, so many things going on with it, just all kinds of people. I mean, you saw old school heads like Seth Killian, Derek Daniels, Omni, the Cannons, among other people. I first met you, Alex, in 1998 at E3 when it was in Atlanta.
Yeah. Damn, we're old.
Yeah, very old. And I drove out there 14 hours. And we had a blast. I met you for the first time, and we kind of clicked, and, you know, we had a lot of things in common. And I met some other people there, and then from there it just started, you know. Started going to tournaments in 98. First tournament was a local, well, it wasn't local, it was a regional Austin tournament for Second Impact.
Street Fighter 3, y'all.
Yeah.
Second Impact.
And then later that year, there was that Vegas tournament. You know, that Vegas tournament that featured Second Impact as the main game.
It's Arcade of Pros, right?
Oh yeah, Arcade of Pros.
Arcade of Pros.
Oh yeah.
That's a sick name.
Yeah, and I remember you and Mike Zavar
Yes.
having probably one of the best finals I've ever seen. That probably ended at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. They had in that tournament, it was pretty ahead of its time because it was like a overall best. If you won multiple tournaments or placed high in multiple tournaments, there was like a pot prize for the overall best score of that entire event, and it was a race between me and John Choi because we were both winning everything. But again, to your, one of the games that I was gonna place high was Second Impact, but that guy that got in my way was Mike Zabar, and we played for 5 in the morning, right? Because it was 4 out of 7. Like,
Yeah, it was 5 in the morning,
dude, we went
and
to every last game, last round of every freaking match, dude. It was ridiculous.
yeah, and it was very nonchalant the way Zabar approached you, and he was like, "Okay, let's play." I don't know if you remember that. It was a long time
Oh
ago.
yeah, it was good times, man.
Yeah. Hey, I still have I have that shirt from that tournament.
You have that shirt?
I have that shirt.
Oh my God.
I have not worn it once.
Yo, that's mint condition, dude.
I
Yo,
know. I need
okay.
to give it to APOC.
Sick. Sick. This guy's prepared. Look at this guy. He's got it all right there. All right, go ahead, man. You entered your local tournaments to traveling abroad, and tell us a little bit about how Texas Showdown began.
Well, Texas Showdown began after a regional Street Fighter 3 Third Strike tournament. It happened in the year 2000, and we had about 32 players in that tournament, and the feedback was pretty good. You know, we ran it at some rinky-dink arcade, and and it was pretty successful. There was another person who was running the arcade at the University of Houston. His name is Chris Chu, Ranma 0005.
Right,
Um,
Chris. Shout out to Chris
uh,
Yu.
right, Chris Chu. We finally got together, and he was interested in running a tournament. I was interested in running a tournament, and we decided to get together, try to get some players to play at the University of Houston because there is competition all over the city, and no one can get together because the city is so big. Um, it turned out that I started to advertise the tournament on Capcom on IRC. Got some pretty big players to come. Got Flo, he was able to come. Ricky Ortiz, Arturo Sanchez, Duck Doe, old school Marvel vs. Capcom 2 player.
Right.
Got a lot of people, got a lot of people who came. All of them stayed at my house that first year, so that in itself was a trip. But we ran the first tournament in 2001, and it was pretty successful.
Sweet.
And the rest is history. For Texas Showdown 2, we had our event in conjunction with Bang the Machine in Austin because at South by Southwest, Bang the Machine was being shown over there. So we decided to make Texas Showdown 2 a side event for it.
Sweet. Sick,
Yeah.
man. And I unfortunately didn't make that one. But for those of you guys who know what Bang the Machine is, go to YouTube. It's one of the greatest unreleased documentaries ever made in the fighting game community. It has only been shown publicly a few times, excluding from Evo. They had a special screenings, one, of course, in Texas for South by Southwest, and another in Newport Beach, I believe, down in Southern California. I think they showed it in San Francisco as well, but then the rest they've only showed it on special occasions at Evo. And hopefully we might be blessed with another showing of Bang the Machine one day at Evo. That would be awesome, but it's up to them. But yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I didn't say anything.
No. I'll continue on.
Okay, well, Texas Showdown 3 was at the famed Stargate arcade. That's when Shuriken's Apex tournament system came out, and from there it grew. We would always bring top players. We would bring in Justin Wong, John Choi, Tom Cannon came one year for Guilty Gear, Texas Showdown 4. Texas Showdown 5 was the last tournament that I helped run.
There we go.
Because
No, we're good.
Okay. Texas Showdown 5 was the last tournament I ran because I was getting married the next week, literally the next week, and I had decided at that point that I was done with the tournament scene. Um, and then from there, Planet Zero and Chris Chu got together and they went their own direction in running the tournament. And I don't have to explain that history, but at the end of last year's Texas Showdown, I actually went to the event and I did see Mortal Kombat 9 in the bathroom.
Wow, that actually happened. That
It actually
happened.
happened.
That was wow,
Yeah. And I
dude.
was like, I can't see it like this
Wow,
anymore.
that's crazy,
Then
man.
of course the aftermath of the tournament, you see so much negative feedback. Everybody was not happy. I mean, everybody who came was disappointed. Chris Chu was disappointed, and at that point, he was like, "Javi, you need to come back." And at that point, I was going through some personal issues, and I was like, "Well, just give me a couple months to think about it." You know, um, I told myself I wasn't going to make an actual decision until Evo of last year. And then when I got to Evo, I saw you there, and of course, it was like no time had passed. We talked about it, and you were like, "Yeah, you need to do it, man. Texas is a great place to be. It's the central location. The tournaments used to be great. You need to do it again."
Yeah, and
And right after the tournament, right after Evo, I decided, well, you know what? Let me get back into this. I don't play the games as much anymore, but I still love the community.
right.
I love the camaraderie of everybody. I've made lots and lots and lots of friends out of all these tournaments, and people actually enjoy coming here actually, when I was running the tournaments because I treated everybody fairly. There was no bias of any kind, and it was just a great place to be. And for this year, next month, April 12th through 14th, Texas Showdown back in Houston, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make it great once again.
Yeah, man. I was really, really excited when I saw you, of course, at Evo. You haven't been to Evo in what, over 10 years since last year.
Exactly.
It's 10 years, okay? Can you imagine what the fighting game community looked like 10 years ago, or even before Street Fighter 4? It was 400 to 500 people max
Yes.
at Evo, okay, or any other event. It was always like that.
Oh,
But I kind of actually want to share a little. I have something for you.
oh yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, since you said Texas Showdown 5 was the final one you ran, right? Before you
Yes.
gave it up. You remember after that, I went to this one.
Yes.
You remember that?
I remember. I saw you for a moment, and then I had to go.
Texas Showdown 6. Now,
Yeah.
um, I actually won one of those events. Yes. What is that? Actually, I won other things, but this is actually the most memorable one because I played Mo Preem in the finals. Uh, it was Ryu versus Ryu, Denjin, the best of the Denjin worlds. But even though that you didn't run it, right? But I still had a great time. I mean, it was Texas Showdown 6 and Chris Chu and company. They still held it down. I went down with Combo Fiend. Choi was there. It was a good like SoCal versus Texas, versus the neighboring regions. I had an awesome time, and I'm like, man, even if it was like that, still, I would still want to come back. But I heard that it moved to like little convention stuff, and it changed drastically. And I'm like, I wasn't too sure anymore.
Right.
So again, meeting you and wanting to come back to bring back like, you know, the major event that Texas deserves is awesome, dude. And I actually have been waiting for years to go back to Texas, and this is obviously the best opportunity to blow it up. And when you said, "Hey, dude, like, do you want to help out? Or you have any interest in doing?" Like, yeah, dude, let's, we'll go down there and stream it, dude. We'll make sure that the event looks modernized. It's been a while since you've been in the game, so whatever advice you needed and all this stuff, you know me, dude. I'm your homie.
Oh yeah.
without hesitation, dude. We will make this happen. You know.
Yeah, we hung out during New Year's. So
Yeah. Yeah, we'll keep that. Yeah, we hung out on New Year's, but it,
I'm noticing the chat here and people who are saying, "Who is this guy?"
right. Okay, so
Kind of kind
um,
of.
why don't you tell them a little bit about what you've done for SRK?
Okay. Well, I am one of the original founders of SRK.
Boom.
Back in 2000, Tom Cannon approached me. I was running a little website for the Capcom chat room, and Tom approached me and he was like, "Well, why don't we merge our stuff together and we'll create this super site?" And this was back in December 1999. He already had his little idea going and stuff like that, and he wanted me to be the webmaster for it. I was like, "Sure, let's do it." And of course, in February 2000, we launched the website, and of course, the rest is history.
So now you guys know, man. Nephews, nieces. Oh, what's up, man? But you know, I don't just collaborate with just anybody. You got to be family or somebody that's been in the game that knows what they're doing. Okay, so Javier, obviously, he's been with us since like the beginning, like in the '90s. Checking out how the scene was. So his passion is there. So he's not here just to like make a quick buck or something off the scene. This is actually what he enjoys to do on his free time because he has a 9 to 5. He doesn't have to do this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He can move on, do whatever. But we have a love for the game, and he's been with he's done work with the Cannons, Evil staff, and still supports scenes as much as he can. And now he's back and he wants to make it better than ever. But now, can you tell us about what you guys are gonna do with this year's Texas Showdown?
Well, obviously, we have a lot going on for this year's tournament. We were able to get a venue that's pretty central to the city. Um, we're we are at the Crown Plaza on 610 and I-10 in Houston, Texas, which is pretty central to everything. It's about 5 minutes away from downtown Houston.
Sweet.
It's 5 minutes away from the famed Galleria shopping center.
Awesome.
We are holding. I mean, we're just trying to get everything together. We have Level Up as our streaming partner. You know, we're having Ultra 10 as our commentators for the main stream.
Sick.
We're going to have a secondary stream with different players from the other games, such as Tekken Tag, Persona 4 Arena, King of Fighters, Mortal Kombat 9. We have this local group called Combat Houston. They'll be streaming Mortal Kombat 9. We're getting plenty of consoles and monitors that's the tournament standard. We're basically going back to our roots. Everything's 100% player run, 100% player funded. We're just trying to make things right. We're trying to make Texas Showdown a place to be.
Sick.
Yeah.
Sick. Focus Fire is going to be there to help with the equipment, correct?
This is correct.
Yes. So if you guys have seen Focus Fire's work, they've been helping many of the major events out there, like CEO, UFGT, even Evo. They've been out there to provide extra gaming setups for players to play, so they know their stuff. Again, trying to modernize the Texas Showdown event and make sure that it's an enjoyable experience for everybody, so we can continue this every year, hopefully. Correct? Correct, Javi?
Yes, I'm in it for the long haul.
Sweet. And where can they find more information about Texas Showdown?
You can go to the website txshowdown.com. We have a Facebook page, Texas TX_Showdown. We have a Twitter handle at Texas_Showdown. At Texas_Showdown. And we'll probably have a YouTube page coming up pretty soon.
Sweet. All right, man. I don't want to keep you up too late. It's only it's a couple hours. You guys are a couple hours ahead, right?
Right, 2 hours ahead.
Yeah,
so
2 hours.
over here.
Cool. Yeah. Hey, Javi, man. Thank you so much for your time, man. You know, we still have much to discuss about the event. So again, guys, there you have it. There's Javier Moreno, one of the Texas Showdown tournament organizers. This April 12th to 14th, if you guys, interested in checking out Texas, Houston for the first time, it's an awesome community, great players. I can't wait to run it back with those guys. And Javi, have a good night, man. And
right.
I'll talk to you soon, bro. Cool?
All right, man.
All right, man. All right, guys. I got to do my job. I got to set up the brackets, so I'm going to take it away to Mondo. I'm going to probably go on little casuals right before the tournament starts. So be right back.